is up, YouTube? It's your boy Flat Up here today, and I'm doing another movie review. These have been doing pretty well compared to the gaming and Stupid Saturday videos, so I'm gonna keep doing them. But before the video starts, I just want to say we got sponsored. Yes, Rogue Energy has sponsored us. Rogue Energy is a energy drink for gamers and athletes, which helps with your performance, focus, and just overall energy. It has 175 milligrams of caffeine, which will help boost your performance in every form or fashion that you use it with. And it tastes really good. So if you'd like to purchase your own Rogue Energy, please check out the link in the description below and use code FTF for 10% off your entire checkout. Alrighty, so the movie that we're going to be reviewing today is Phineas and Ferb, Candace Against the Universe. This movie is fairly new. It came out about a week or two ago. I watched it with a couple of friends, and I thought it was a pretty good movie. I'm just gonna say, spoilers, spoilers, spoilers. If you care about this movie and you're gonna watch it in the future, don't watch this video. Alrighty, so I'm gonna do a really fast summary of this movie. The movie started out just like any other Phineas and Ferb episode would end. The kids are building this machine thing, they're messing around with it, and then the mom's driving home and she's like, meow, and then the sister's like, oh my gosh, Mom, look. And then the mom's like, what do you mean? I don't believe you. And as soon as she turns her head, boom, the thing dies. It disappears. There's nothing there. The mom goes inside and Candace is like, oh my gosh, my life sucks. Nobody likes me. My brothers are so good. She's like super depressed. And then there's this egg that comes down, but it's like a metal robot egg thing. And it comes down and she goes and looks at it and she presses some buttons and stuff and it opens up and then she goes inside. Doofenshmirtz, Evil Incorporated's daughter, goes in there with her, and then the egg thing just starts flying. It just goes in the sky and it goes into a bigger spaceship, which is in the space. While this is happening, all the brothers and stuff are vibing with their friends. You know, the little Indian kid, the mean little bully kid, the Isabella girl. Perry Poppins, he's fighting Dr. Doofenshmirtz, doing all his boom boom punch kick wow kapow. And then the kids find out that their sisters were abducted. They build this giant portal thing. And so does Dr. Doofenshmirtz. They're building a portal, turning it on at the same time. The kids go in the portal and boom, they're Dr. Doofenshmirtz, Evil Incorporated. And so they build this rocket ship, but they go fly in the air. And then Perry the Platypus is there too. They get to this planet. But then while this is happening, Candace and the other girl are on the space station. They're sneaking around. They find the smoothie bar. And then they get to this escape pods. And then the Doofenshmirtz daughter, she gets an escape pod, goes down to a different planet. And then Candace, she's out here like, oh no, I'm stuck here. These aliens find her and kidnap her basically and take her down to the planet. Boom, she's the chosen one. Oh my gosh, her life has meaning now. And then she gets not depressed. She meets the queen of this alien species and she's like, you are the chosen one. You will give us power and life. And she becomes like a second queen. They do all this stuff. There's a lot of music involved. And the kids go down to the planet and they're going through looking for their sister. They get to this big castle and then the sister's like, I don't want you. So they get put into the dungeon and then she's like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. But they're in the dungeon, they get kicked out and they're on this truck going to like some camp or something. And they break out and then they run with these little lesser good alien things that are like homeless, and they have a cave. They go there, they get all these weapons and stuff made of like sticks and rocks and whatever. It's like that one episode from Rick and Morty. They go back to the castle, fight it, basically take over the castle, save their sister, but they don't save the sister. Everybody goes down to Earth now and they're all on like this baseball field. The old alien queen lady pulls out this plant and she's like, this is my mother, and all the carbon dioxide feeds it, turns into like a giant monster. It then eats the old lady. All the kids and stuff and Dr. Doofenshmirtz and Candace and all the Perry the Platypus, they have to fight this mama monster thingy. They kill it and the lady gets spit out and she gets sent all the way back to her planet, and they live happily ever after. And then Candace is like, hey Mom, you should order some pizza. And it gets all wholesome and stuff. It was a pretty good movie. And that was the summary of that. Now, time for everybody's favorite part, the rating. Because it's an animated movie, there's some different topics when it comes to the movie in general, because it's not live action. You can't do acting, you have to do voice acting. You can't really do editing, but you can do animation. And then the other three just stay the same, the structure, story, and ending. Alrighty, so first we're going to start off with the animation. The animation was the exact same as it was back when the show was a thing. The 2D style animation, it was really good. I enjoyed it. It gave me so much nostalgia back from when I used to watch the show. It was better than it was back then, I think. Some of the 3D animation was a little wacky, but you know, all 3D animation and 2D animation movies are kind of wacky. So because of that, I'm going to be giving the animation a 8 out of 10. Now onto the voice acting. It was good. It was the exact same as it was for the TV show. It fit really well. The voices were a little different from they were with the show. I'm guessing they got different actors, but overall it was still really good. It was really funny. Everybody said jokes in their own funny way. So because of all that, I'm going to be giving this a 7 out of 10. Now on to the story. The story started out really well, just like the old TV show would end, like I said. The idea of the movie was like an extended episode of the show, which I enjoyed. Like I said, for the voice acting, there were a bunch of random song breaks, which did get annoying after a little while. There were about 10 random song breaks, at the least. The movie started with a song, ended with a song. There were a lot of songs. And there were a lot of those like corny jokes that you just have to laugh at. Like, they're not always funny, but they're funny in their own way, if that makes sense. They were corny but hilarious at the same time. I caught myself laughing a lot. Because of all that put together, I'm going to be giving the story a 7 out of 10 as well. Mainly because of all the random song breaks, but it was still really good. Now onto the structure, how everything was placed together. They did a pretty good job. All the problems were solved almost instantly in the most hilarious and simple way possible. It was good. Everything was put together really well and placed at the right time, and it had enough things to back it up. Say that one character would mention something, and it would be referenced to multiple times until that thing actually happened or was fixed. And because how well the structure was for this movie, I'm going to be giving it a 9 out of 10. And now for the ending. Spoilers. I'm pretty sure I already went over this, but I'm going to go into it with a little tiny bit more detail than I did before. Everybody gets back down to Earth. They fight this bad guy. Boom. There's a bigger bad guy. The bigger bad guy swoops down, eats the smaller bad guy. You think. Everybody works together with the power of song, t-shirt cannons, and Dr. Doofenshmirtz's innators, and they take out this giant plant monster, resulting in a happy ending. After they're done fighting, the mom comes back to the house and is going to see this big portal in the backyard, but Candace steps in front and says, "Hey, you should go turn around and go get a pizza. You don't need it. Nothing's happening." And she wanted to protect the idea of her brothers building this machine instead of wanting to tell on them like every single other episode of the previous show. Therefore showing that she has changed in her heart as a person. And because of that, I'm going to be giving it a 8 out of 10 for the ending. Now, if you take an 8, a 7, a 7, a 9, and another 8, you will get a 39. Which, if you take that 39, do a bunch of math, round it off to a percentage, you will get a 78%, which is a C. Yes, the movie was really good in its own way. I really enjoyed it personally, but the way everything was just planned out gets the rating it did. I recommend you watch Phineas and Ferb, Candace Against the Universe. It was really good. You can find it on Disney+. Anyways, make sure you hit that like button down below, and please subscribe. Turn on notifications while you're down there. It would help me a lot. And also, thank you for 1,000 subscribers. The 1,000 subscriber special will be posted this upcoming Saturday. And remember, make sure to check out Rogue Energy and purchase a tub or two, maybe a shaker. Get yourself some pro gamer energy. Use code FTF for 10% off everything in your checkout. I'll see y'all later. Adios. Goodbye.